Well, how y'all are this evening? This is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy. This is the Rossi or Taurus hangman or bailiff, county attorney, circuit judge. Yeah, that's it, circuit judge. This is the rifle version of the judge. It's chambered for 410. I think it's chambered for 410 45 long Colt. It says 410 45 long Colt on it. I don't know that it's chambered for 3-inch magnums. I think the 3-inch magnums, when you shoot them through it, the crimp actually expands into the forcing cone of the barrel, preventing you from firing the gun again. But I've got 2.5-inch shells, and we're going to try it with that. And we're also going to try it with 45 long Colts. This is just a conventional revolver made into a pistol, or if you can call a judge a conventional revolver. Works pretty much standard like any other revolver. Just dump it open there. We've put a scope on it because when we took this gun in on trade, it didn't have a rear sight on it, but it had a scope mount with it, and we put a little scope on it and put a bore sight on that scope, and I'm going to try it here at 25 yards on a paper target. We're going to go look at that at the end of it and see how it shoots with that, buckshot, and birdshot. Okay, so here we go. I don't know how this is going to work, revolver up here, but let's see. Aiming for the X at 25 yards. Okay. I think I might actually zero. Pull it off there. Left. All right, let's try it again. Well, hell, let's go the other way. Let's go the other way some more. Got one more in here. Let's see if we can't get it in there. Okay. All right. Let's dump them out. Come on. Come on out there. Not as easy to unload as a conventional revolver, but it does shoot. So we get a little bit better zero on it while we're sitting here. It actually groups pretty good. It shoots the same point of aim every time, which I thought maybe it wouldn't do that because of the amount of free bore that it has before the bullet actually engages the lands in the rifle. I was concerned that the free bore would blow the pattern, but it's actually starting to shoot pretty good, and it groups nicely. I'll pile them all in the same spot. I shot 3 in the same ragged hole over it. Let's see if we can get this guy to go down a little bit. About like that. All right. Let's see where we're at now. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm out. Shooting a standard B-21 silhouette target at 25 yards and 5 shots in the X-ring. So, as a close-range defensive carbine, yeah, we might get somewhere here. Let's put, I don't know, 2 or 3 more in it and see how we do at this range. We're at 35 yards to the steel chest center. Let's see how we do at 35 yards on the steel chest center. These 45 255 grain lead projectiles should ding it nicely. All right, let's see how it does. Ooh, oh, yeah. Da-yang. That's good. All right then. It actually performs a lot better than I thought it would. My assumption about this gun coming into it is wrong. This is actually a pretty cool little gun. The concept of the revolver carbine is something that hasn't been popular since the 1880s. We're going to shoot it right here a little bit and see where we get with it. There is a clay pigeon laying on the backstop back there at 55 yards. There was a clay pigeon laying on the backstop back there at 55 yards. I don't know if I hit it, but the terminal effect of the dirt being, I don't know how that is, but I hit it. It busted. All right. Got a 10-inch steel swinger at 35 yards. Let's see if we can hit it. Woo. Yeah. Got a 12-inch steel swinger at the same range. Oh, yeah. That may be it. Yeah. I had the erroneous assumption because the barrel, the cartridge, the bullet travels through so much free bore, okay, this much, before it engages the barrel, that it might blow the accuracy potential of the rifle. I don't know how to do it much greater range than this. Let's try this. This is 2 3/4 inch Winchester Super X 3-pellet triple aught buckshot. To make an excellent close-range defensive round. Okay. Let's try this. On the belly, on the 7 of the silhouette target, so we know where it's patterned at. Okay. That didn't do as good as I wanted it to. On the 7 again. That's 6 in there. Let's see, one more. That's a total of 9 pellets down range. Well, let's go down there and look at it. See how it shoots. This is my first 545 long colts. This is the following pattern of 45 long colts. I think that's a 45 long colt. Down here low is a total of 3 rounds of 3 pellet triple aught buckshot, which constitutes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. There's 2 large holes there. I believe those are the wad. So overall, as a close range defensive carbine, yeah, I'm sold. I can dig it. Can you dig it? I can dig it. All right, let's see how it works as a shotgun. Let's see how it works out as a shotgun. We've got some 2.5 inch. Get that thing open. There we go. .5 inch, 410, ½ ounce of shot, number 4, Remington Express 410. We'll see how we can plaster that target up about 5 times with number 4 birdshot. 5. Now this will be 5 rounds, because I don't think it's going to do very much with this. So I'm going to see what it'll actually do if you shoot it 4 or 5 times. In a defensive role, if you had birdshot only, you'd probably be shooting a guy 4 or 5 times. So, you know, we'll try it. I wish I had a copperhead right over there someplace so we could try it with him. But they don't seem like they're nice enough to want to show up when you need one around. I can't think of any time I really need one around. All right, let's try right there in the 8 and see where the center of the pattern is. Yeah. Well, it's making a wad hole in it. See if we can dust one off down there at range. Nothing, like I ain't even there. One of them little swingers down there to move. Maybe I'll hit it with 1 pellet. Nope. It's a dandelion growed up over there. Let's see if we can hit it. Like I ain't even here. So as a general purpose game gun, I don't think much of it. But as a defensive carbine, as a short range defensive carbine, I'm rather impressed with it. You know, it's most multi-guns are that way. They have a specific use that they're good at, and the other multi-use uses aren't that good. It's even hard to unload. Overall, the Circuit Judge is a pretty good medium close range defensive carbine. Shoots 45 long colts pretty well. Shoots buckshot rounds, okay. Not as good as it shoots 45 long colt. It's probably worth the money. I'd say it's worth the money. If you've got something you want to defend the home around, you got an old bear wandering around your place, or, you know, coyotes show up in your backyard and won't go away. Meth heads beating on your back door. Yeah, it's probably the gun to have. 6 big old heavy 45 long colts. That'd run about anything off your place. 410, At least you could put them on the road. Let's put it that way. 410 birdshot cartridge.